Is it red?
Yeah.
Ah. This is Carl. This is the interview I'm doing on happiness and peace and inner wisdom. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. Your name, your age, are you married, your occupation, and a little bit about yourself. Where do you stay?
My name is Karl Wright. I come from Durban North, 55 years old. Um, I'm in
Lift your voice.
business. I'm in business on my own with a partner and have been for the last 3-4 years, and it's going very well.
You're a fisherman?
I do fishing as a hobby. It's
What's that?
part of my part-time relaxation. I like to be on my own a lot and just sit out the sea, even if I don't catch anything, which happens a lot in Durban. But it's just nice to be down the beach and enjoy the stimulation of quietness.
Brilliant. Wonderful. Carl, are you a happy person at the moment with your life? Friends, marriage, work? Are you happy?
I'm content. I'm quite happy with the way things are going, and I do believe there's room for improvement in everything, and we can do better, and changes, which is important to do better.
Okay, explain the reasons why you are happy. What makes you happy?
Just the fact of being in the place that you want to be, which is like Durban down on the coast where I was born, and just being with friendly people, having time to yourself on the weekends to go fishing or to spend with friends, and then just having work coming in all the time and getting opportunities which make you happy in life, that you can do this on your own without having to work for an employer.
Okay, wonderful. Have you ever been completely happy in your life in the past?
Um, I'm quite as happy as I want to be, and I don't think there is any happier than this. Who I am, I'm quite happy who
Wonderful.
I am.
What are your ideas on obtaining it? How come I'm just for the viewers, how is it that you are happy? What would you say what are the reasons for it?
That I can be around my family and friends who I want to be with, and do things that I want to do that make me happy in life, that I enjoy, like fishing. And I still want to explore a lot and explore places and go fishing in different places like Mozambique, the Transkei, Bazaruta, the West Coast, many places. And those are the things make me happy, and it's a challenge to get there and make it happen one day.
How do you feel about happiness being tied to the opinions of others and the way society portrays it?
I respect everybody else's opinion in life, and we live by society because we have to. There's a lot of things I don't agree with in society that I'd change myself if I could, or if I could go and live away from all the society ways of living. I'd live my own life, which could be a lot more peaceful and maybe happier in a way that you're not tied down and stressed.
Do you look at the truth in all situations in your life?
Truth
In terms
in
of denying
religion.
reality, all versions of life. Do you always look at the truth, or do you?
I've got ways of thinking of my own, and the truth of where we come from, how we're created, how we.
Can you allude to that a little bit?
Well, I believe there is a God, but I don't, and I believe there is only one God, our Creator, and that I don't believe is a human being of such. It's like the universe, or somebody out in the universe that is looking after us and created us and made this earth happen. Um, um, I'm still learning a lot and looking. I'm always open to other ideas of where life came from, and there's a lot of old structures and buildings and proof of past human beings or whoever they were that lived on this earth that man hasn't got answer for. And once those questions can be answered, it will tell us a lot about where we come from and who we actually are.
Okay. How do you feel? Do you accept yourself for who you are? How do you feel about the self-acceptance?
I accept myself totally. I'm
Are
quite
you
happy
happy with
with who
all
I am.
aspects of
Oh
yourself and where
yes,
you
I'm
are?
very happy with who I am and what I do. Um, obviously we think about getting to a place like I do, away from living in the city. I'm not the happiest person in the city. I like to live in the country or be on the coast, away from all this rush and stress and people and too many people. It's nice to be alone a lot of your time, to relax, and I think sometimes it's we get away to do that, but to live that type of life, I'm sure would be the ultimate.
Tell me something. Okay, so you've alluded there you're not completely happy with your life now in the city. Why can't you just go down to the coast and just live the fisherman life?
Well, there's no really money in our fields.
Is it tied to money?
It's all about money. I mean, the world is all about money and living. You got to have money to live and do the things that you want to do.
Does money
And
make
have
you
the
happy?
things. Money, if you had money, I'm sure you'd be able to do the things. I don't know if it makes you happy, but when you get money, you can do things that you want to do. Then it makes you happy.
Can
Yeah.
you be happy without money?
Well, looking at the hobos in the street, they don't look very happy people. So I don't think I'd like to be like them. I'd rather be who I am right now.
Okay, great. Have you ever been involved in any personal growth programs? Like seminars where they go teach you to be better people and a better person?
I've been to a couple of seminars.
You were searching for happiness.
In Johannesburg. Yeah, no, it's always interesting to hear what others' opinions out there, and maybe they can help you improve and think in a different direction, and maybe make it easier to live without having all the stress and worry about money.
If everything you thought was right was actually wrong, how would that change you? I mean, everything that society or everything that you believe to be the right thing, honor, respect, love, sex, if everything that you think is right or you thought was right is actually wrong, how would that change you? Would you be shocked?
No, because you know what? There's so much truth out there, and there's so many answers that we don't know about. And the more answers that you get, I'm not shocked by them. I'm actually take them as it comes, because I know that's the truth. And why should it shock you? It's just nice to know that there is truth out there. When you do hear about it, it's not a shock. It's a relief, if anything, that you're getting somewhere in some direction to know the truth.
Thank you, Karl. Are you always right? Are you always correct?
No, never. We're always learning every day, and people that think they're right are the ones who've got a lot to learn, to know that they're not always right, and they need to listen to others, because we're all, a lot of us are right in our own ways, and some are wrong in our ways. So we just got to learn from each other, and we're not always right.
Are you a material person?
Not at all.
But yet you feel that you need to be material in order to have the things that you wouldn't have if you weren't material.
Put me on an island, give me coconuts, and have enough food on that land, and a woman to keep me company, I'll be quite content. I don't need money.
So actually,
and a fishing rod, yeah, that would last forever.
So in a sense, this complicated world you live in is actually not happy for you. It's not really giving you happiness. Not the real happiness what you said. Because you would be very happy.
No, it's just a different idea, a way of living. It's not that it's a happiness. It's just a different way of living.
Are you happy in this way that you have to work hard and earn this money and to do this? Is this
This is the communist world. So we have to live it, otherwise we'll be chucked out of society.
It's not necessarily making you happy living this way. You would have a happier life somewhere else, but you are kind of forced because of society this way to live this way, because you need money.
I'm sure everybody thinks.
Am I right in that thinking?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay. Is happiness tied to religion and faith? Can you be happy without that? Can you be happy without having to believe in God?
Can you be happy without believing in God?
Yes. You'd be happy.
I just believe in God, so I believe.
Is it tied to that? Is that your happiness tied to believing in God?
Well, I believe I've got a creator, and that's just happiness in itself, that there is somebody out there that has created me and has a reason for me being here and where I'm going.
And this makes you happy?
That makes me happy.
Anything else on this subject of happiness? We're finished. I just want to know, do you want to tell the viewers about anything else? Got anything to add on the subject of wisdom?
You learn from your young days, and I've learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, meeting the wrong woman, having wrong relationships, getting involved in relationships for sex more than anything else before you actually get to know a person. And I believe once you get older, your wisdom and your experience, you start realizing who you actually should be with and what you want. And it's nice to get to know a person before any sex is involved in anything, and that you can be happy that you're both comfortable as friends forever.
Wonderful, Carl. We're
Thank
finished
you.
with this interview. Please hit the red button there. Just go move to where the red button is. Just make sure your thing is, you know, where the red little camera is there, and then just press the.
Thank you, Sean. Take care.
No
Good luck,
problem.
pal.